2004. This year, in March, he was appointed by the Algerian government as the Minister for Foreign Affairs and the National Community Abroad, shortly after which he made his first visit to the United Kingdom in May 2023 on the occasion of the coronation ceremony of King Charles III, and also seized this opportunity to hold bilateral discussions with Lord Ahmed of Wimbledon, showing his will, dedication and commitment to strengthening the Algerian-British relationships in various sectors so that both countries may work together towards a mutual, thriving present and future. Please join me to welcome His Excellency Ahmed Attaf.
Richard Risby, the Prime Minister's Special Trade Envoy to Algeria, Lady Olga Maitland, Chairwoman of the Algeria-British Business Council, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and it is my honor to welcome you warmly to the Algerian Embassy and to thank each and every one of you most sincerely for taking the time to honor our invitation. I was particularly pleased to learn about the high enthusiasm shown by so many of you for this gathering, and I consider your high attendance today as a demonstration of your confidence in the promising prospects of the economic partnership between Algeria and the United Kingdom. From our side, I am here to reaffirm that we also believe in the prosperous future that lies ahead of us and that we are ready to join hands with our friends in the United Kingdom to make additional leaps towards building a strong and vibrant partnership. In the last few years, we have jointly demonstrated that this strategic objective is within our reach indeed. We have achieved higher levels of cooperation in the major fields that make up the bulk of our bilateral relations, particularly in the political, security, defense, cultural, and economic areas. In this regard, it is so encouraging to note that trade between Algeria and the United Kingdom has grown by 40%, reaching a total amount of $2.4 billion in 2022. Let me take a moment here to highly appreciate the work, the dedication of Lord Richard Risby, who has undertaken 21 official visits to Algeria since his appointment in 2012. Lord Richard Risby, we are truly thrilled by your genuine commitment, and we really count on your continued support as we move forward. Likewise, I would like to pay a special tribute to Lady Olga Maitland, co-organizer of this event, for her dedication and commitment at the helm of the Algeria-British Business Council. Thank you for all your efforts in promoting solid relationships between the economic operators on both sides. I stand before you today to shed light on the new business opportunities in Algeria and to invite you to seize them. opportunities that have emerged as a result of the implementation of various economic reforms initiated by President Abdelmajid Tebboune. But before discussing with you these reforms, their scope and their aim, allow me to present to you the new Algeria through some facts and figures. Algeria's GDP is worth $224 billion in 2033. The economic growth is estimated at a rate of 5.3% in 2023 compared to 4.7% in 2022. The growth of non-hydrocarbon sector has accelerated by 4.9% in 2023 compared to 4.3% in 2022. Algeria's trade balance reached a surplus of $20.21 billion at the end of 2022 compared to $1.1 billion the previous year. Exports outside the hydrocarbon sector recorded significant increase from $5 billion to in 2021 to $7 billion in 2022. Foreign exchange reserves are in the neighborhood of $80 billion, and for more than 15 years, foreign debt has almost ceased to exist in Algeria's economic landscape. Inflation, despite the rise in import prices, was contained within the margin of 9.5% in the first 7 months of 2023. In order to reduce it further, the Bank of Algeria initiated another appreciation of the dinar in the second half of 2023. The budget deficit narrowed drastically in 2023, although public spending absorbed the largest part of the increase in hydrocarbon revenues. In addition to the sharp increase in hydrocarbon revenues, there was a moderate recovery in tax revenues supported by the new dynamic of the national economic activity. These figures attest to the country's sound economic and financial health. They have been acknowledged and reported by the international financial institutions, in particular the World Bank, who has particularly praised the resilience of the Algerian economy against external shocks. To a large extent, this encouraging economic performance is the result of the important reforms undertaken by the Algerian government to build up a friendly business climate in line with the expectations of our foreign partners. In this regard, the government embarked on an ambitious policy of stimulating private and foreign investment, in particular through a new law on hydrocarbons adopted in 2019, the partial lifting of limits on foreign shareholding as of 2020, a new investment law adopted in 2022, followed by a new banking and monetary law in 2023. Other legal instruments related to the business climate are in the process of being adopted, such as the public procurement code, the draft law on land, or the draft on a new customs code. Regarding investment attraction and development in particular, the new law published in July 2022 constitutes a crucial step in improving the business climate based on the cardinal principles of transparency, fair treatment, security, and legal stability. This new legal instrument has set up a new agency, the new agency named National Agency for the Promotion and Investment, whose mission is to take charge of all aspects related to investment. In order to combat red tape in all its sources and forms, which generate additional costs for investors, that agency has digitized the entire investment process. An automatic system has been created through an electronic platform already operational, with the aim to allow the registration of projects and access the benefits and advantages attached to them. Today, there is a single desk for foreign investments, enabling foreign investors to complete all the necessary formalities and procedures. In terms of benefits, the new investment law offers countless advantages in terms of tax and customs exemption, depending on the nature of the project. In brief, the further south the project is located, the more jobs it creates, the more tax benefits it enjoys. Beside these reforms, Algeria enjoys unique comparative advantages in the region. The nation's strategic geographic location in North Africa serves as a gateway to both Europe and Africa, offering unparalleled access to vast markets and trade opportunities. Aware of the potential offered by its geographical position, the government has strengthened it with free trade agreements with Africa, European Union, and the Arab world. This makes my country a pivotal player in the access to neighboring markets. To further consolidate this asset, we have undertaken the construction of a new port, which will be connected to other African countries through roads, with the Trans-Saharan Highway, and by train, with a plan to construct a total of 12,500 kilometers of railways connecting Algeria to Mauritania, Tunisia, Mali, Niger, Chad, and Nigeria. In the same spirit, we are increasing our air connections with Africa and European countries in order to make trade more fluid. Moreover, Algeria boasts a young, talented, and cost-effective workforce that is eager to contribute to the development of our nation. In addition to the energy sector, Algeria is looking forward to unlock the potential of other resources, such as iron, zinc, phosphate, and the rare earth elements. These resources provide a solid foundation for investment across multiple industries, from energy to petrochemicals to agriculture, railway, and manufacturing. Furthermore, the agricultural sector presents an untapped opportunity for investors, specifically in the southern part of the country, where the objective is to make 3 million hectares ready for investment at large scales. Investment in modern farming techniques, irrigation systems, and agro-processing facilities can yield substantial returns and uplift local communities. Similarly, startup in Algeria holds huge potential that is just waiting to be tapped. And the same goes for information technologies and healthcare. In conclusion, let me invite you to further explore the huge business potential in Algeria and to be the driving force of this promising economic partnership between our two friendly nations. I invite you to renew your confidence and your trust in a country that is finally unleashing its full potential in order to be a credible and reliable player in the world economy. Investing in Algeria means betting safely on a land full of possibilities and promises. Thank you very much.